All right, let's get right to it. We're here for a high-stakes briefing on the machines set to absolutely dominate the roads in 2026. And I want you to forget everything you think you know about car reviews, because this isn't about that. This is about strategy, it's about raw power, and it's about supremacy. In that quote, man, that really sets the tone for everything we're about to dive into. We're not just looking at specs on a page. No. We are analyzing weapons, and each one has been engineered with a very specific combat philosophy. Our mission is to understand the state of play. So here's our mission plan. We're going to start with a big picture overview of the battlefield. Then we'll break down the key factions. You've got Europe's surgical strike force, America's arsenal of fury, and then the hypercar final bosses. And we'll wrap it all up with a final debriefing. Okay, Section 1, the automotive battlefield. Our mission here is to get a handle on the state of play in 2026, because it's this critical moment where all these different automotive doctrines, they're all clashing for total dominance. First up, let's talk about Europe's surgical strike force. Their whole philosophy, it's defined by precision and discipline. It's a kind of refined aggression. This quote just perfectly captures the whole European approach, doesn't it? The Porsche 911 Turbo S isn't a blunt instrument. It's a weapon of cold, calculated performance. You've got that twin-turbo flat six providing insane thrust, sure. But the real magic is that all-wheel drive system. It's like an advanced targeting computer, putting the power exactly where it needs to go to maintain grip under these extreme G-forces. It doesn't scream for attention, it just executes the mission flawlessly. And that right there, that perfectly frames the AMG SL63. You might think it's just a luxury convertible, but it's so much more. It's a mobile command post. Mercedes has fused this incredible opulence with sheer lethality. They pack a hand-built 603 horsepower twin-turbo V8 that basically turns this thing into an open-top fighter jet. It's capable of shock and awe, but it's also sophisticated. And then you have the Italian Warrior. The Giulia Quadrifoglio is just pure mechanical adrenaline. That Ferrari-derived 520 horsepower V6, it's the growl of a predator. And with its near-perfect 50-50 weight distribution and active aero, it has the agility of a special forces operative. This car doesn't just perform, it commands the battlefield through sheer visceral, you can feel it in your chest engagement. Okay, let's look at the intel briefing. This is where it all comes together. Look at these tactical capabilities. The Porsche's 2.4-second sprint to 60, that's deep into hypercar territory. The Mercedes gives you that overwhelming open-top firepower, and the Alpha, it delivers its threat at a price point that makes it a dangerously accessible weapon. See? 3 different tools for 3 very different missions. All right, now we're shifting theaters. If Europe is all about the surgical strike, America is bringing the arsenal of fury. This is a counter-offensive built on overwhelming power, sheer presence, and good old-fashioned retaliation. And this is the number that signals America's intent. Over 1,000 horsepower. The upcoming Corvette Zora, it isn't just a supercar, it's a super weapon. Chevy is fusing a twin-turbo V8 with hybrid assistance to deploy a 1,000-plus horsepower warhead aimed directly at Europe's most elite machines. This is America basically saying, we will not be outgunned. You know, while the Zora is pushing the boundaries of technology, the Mustang is all about defending tradition. In a car world that's getting quieter and more electric every single day, the roar of that 500 horsepower Coyote V8 is a straight-up act of defiance. It's not just a car. It's the standard bearer for raw, unapologetic American muscle. It's carrying an entire legacy on its shoulders. And this is where American luxury gets its teeth back. The 2026 Eldorado isn't some retro throwback. No, it's being presented as a modern mobile fortress. With a 765 horsepower hybrid V8, it's a statement that American comfort can absolutely be backed by overwhelming power. It's a dominant force wrapped in a tailored suit. Now, let's look at how America plays the sedan game, because it's 2 totally different strategies. The new Malibu is the silent infiltrator, right? It's a civilian weapon in corporate camouflage, designed for efficiency but with a hidden punch. The CT5, on the other hand, is an overt strike unit. It blends luxury with aggressive, tactical precision. So one operates in the shadows, the other commands the front line. Okay, now we're entering the end game. This brings us to the hypercar final bosses. These vehicles operate on a completely different strategic level. They are rewriting the rules of engagement. They're not just cars, they are the ultimate weapons. Seriously, just let that number sink in for a second. $4 million. Before we even talk about the engine or the top speed, the price tag of the Bugatti Tourbillon tells you everything you need to know. It's an asset of almost unimaginable value. It basically exists in a category of one. And this quote tells you exactly why. The Tourbillon, with its brand new, naturally aspirated V16 hybrid engine that produces over 1,800 horsepower, it's not designed to compete with anything. It's designed to end the conversation. It is the final, definitive statement on mechanical supremacy, period. But then you have the complete opposite, the silent assassin. While the Bugatti roars and screams, the Lucid Air Sapphire just hums. Its entire philosophy is based on stealth and overwhelming electric power. It's this quiet threat that is every bit as lethal. And this is what that silent strike looks like in the real world. 0 to 60 in 1.89 seconds. That's not acceleration, that's teleportation. And this number, achieved in near total silence, is the devastating proof of its philosophy. It doesn't need to make a sound to be the most dangerous thing on the road.
All right, time for the final debriefing. Let's pull all this intel together. We've seen the key players, we've analyzed their primary weapons. Now it's time to understand the big picture, the state of the 2026 automotive battlefield.
So, it all boils down to this one crucial question, right? What really defines automotive supremacy in 2026? Is it the surgical precision of a 911? Is it the defiant, thunderous roar of a Mustang? The absolute, unquestionable finality of a Bugatti? Or is it the silent, shocking violence of a Lucid? Clearly, supremacy comes in a lot of different forms. And this table just lays it all out perfectly. These are the battle lines. You have Europe's surgical strike force, which relies on engineering precision. You have America's arsenal of fury, which counters with overwhelming power. And then you have the hypercar final bosses, operating on another level entirely, defined by just absolute, uncompromising supremacy, whether it comes from combustion or electricity. And there you have it. That's the briefing, the different doctrines, the key assets, the state of play. Now the only question left is for you. With the battlefield laid out just like this, which one of these weapons would you choose to command? Your mission is to decide. Dismissed.